And my name is Maisa Wong. Thank you so much for being on tonight. I wanted to just hop on and go through some of the things that we at Life Vantage are really passionate about. But before I do, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. So for myself, I have been a previous sales account manager and customer service rep for over 15 years. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I really, monthly paycheck was really tough because, you would get paid and then you'd send out payments to bills and school fees, and then you'd run out of money pretty quick. Uh, I also felt bad because I couldn't spend the time that I wanted to with my daughter. She's 16 next in a couple of weeks, and she was coming home to empty home and having to take care of herself, and she was also becoming a bit too independent when really she should have had somebody home with her. Especially now that she's doing her HSC studies, year 11, year 12, I thought that it was time to really spend more time with her to help her, support her and be someone that can listen to her. So, at the end of the day, sometime last year, I felt lost and not really knowing what I wanted. And I knew that this is really wasn't what I wanted for my life. So I took a step back from the corporate world and decided on a different path. I've now decided that I was really passionate about nutrition because we became vegan and plant-based a few years back. It's been something that it's always been important to the family to be healthy. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about that. So I've taken a step back and decided to study. But at the same token, what I also have started to do is I started my own business. And my business, I quit my corporate job and I went all in on creating a life that I'd always dreamed of living. I now have all that extra time to spend with my daughter, and helping her before school, after school, on weekends. And with this business, I became Pro 4 in 1 month. So what I do is I'll begin now to share with you our journey in regards to the business. I'm really honored to be sharing exciting information with you about our products. Let me go through that. So here, we talk about biohacking your body. LifeVantage is in the forefront of nutrigenomics. It's a new science. And when we say about biohacking, so biohacking is pretty much using science and technology to really make your body function better and more efficiently. And at the end of the day, most of us have biohacked in some way or another. For instance, if you've ever exercised or dieted and you've also taken supplements, that's biohacking because you've decided to take care of your body. But at LifeVantage, we do it in a way that it's science-based, where instead of supplementing, you're actually flicking the switch. So your body is actually functioning at its optimal. So nutrigenomics is the scientific study of the interaction of nutrition and genes, especially with regards to the prevention or treatment of disease. It's a new science, as mentioned, but by 2023, as you can see here in the slide, it's expected to reach a almost $17.5 billion industry. Fox News has said that it's changing everything. Where we once thought we were powerless is now an area over which we have at least some control. The ability to use nutrition to affect our genes means that we're no longer at the mercy of our DNA. I definitely think that we've all been taught that we are at the mercy of our DNA. So genetically, we're predisposed to what our family history is. So our parents, our grandparents, siblings, what they have, we're going to eventually have. I definitely have thought that. My family has a history of heart disease, cancer, hypertension, diabetes, all, you name it. It's pretty much been in the family. So I always thought that I was going to be predisposed and eventually going to get it throughout my lifetime. But the thing with nutrigenomics is that we can actually predetermine or determine the bad genes and switch them off, and then determine the good genes and flick that switch so that it is working functionally and efficiently. So our company, it started in 2003, where it started to sell products on the shelves at stores such as GNC. Now, it worked so well for the people that were using the products that ABC Primetime decided to do an investigative report in 2005 because it got so much attention. Now, they sent this investigative reporter, John Keone. They sent him in to debunk, basically, to say that none of this is true. So he met Dr. Joe McCord. Dr. Joe McCord is a pioneer in free radical, in studies on antioxidant, and also in he discovered basically an enzyme, a super enzyme called superoxide dismutase. And for that he won an Elliott Crescent Medal. This is where, people who have really greatly contributed to society through science and technology. So Marie Curie, for instance, Alexander Graham Bell, Henry Ford, all of those people have won the Elliott Crescent Medal. And Dr. Joe McCord, who created Pretandem, has also won that medal for his contribution. So, you can tell that the company is in great hands when you've got its scientists, its leading scientists, winning such a prestigious award. So basically John Keone met Dr. Joe McCord. Blood was taken from John, and then for 2 weeks he took the products. And after the 2 weeks, they took his blood again, and they found out that, guess what? His oxidative stress levels were reduced by almost 40% in just 2 weeks. So from there, overnight, it became a sensation once they aired the show, and sales were just flooding in. Orders were flooding in. And in 2009, because of all these orders, they decided to get a consultant in and see how they can actually get it out there quicker. So they switched from retail to direct sales in 2009 because the story is best told by people like ourselves who have used the products, and we can actually give our experiences to everyone and tell the story as it should be. Then it was publicly traded on the NASDAQ under LFVN. Universities and prestigious medical centers began self-funded research on the Pretandem NRF2 synergizer. So these were not done by the company at all. People just decided, look, we've heard about this product, we need to know what it does. So there's all these scientific centers and medical centers and universities doing studies on it. So have oxidative stress. This is something that's been going around over the last decade, people talking about it, but do people really know what it is? In simplest terms, it's basically the rusting of your cells. So it's like a car that's been left out in the elements. And it's just rusting. So instead, it's rusting from the inside, our body. On a cellular level, our body, as it ages, starts to rust because of all the free radical cells that are attacking our normal, healthy cells. So which then in turn turns that normal cell into an oxidative stress. And we get this by simply breathing. So what causes it? just about everything causes oxidative stress. Microwaves, the air we breathe, electronic devices, fumes, um, even the food we eat. Now, and things that we put on our body. People don't realize this, but our skin is our largest organ in our body. And 26 seconds on our skin actually is absorbed into our bloodstream much quicker than anything that we can ingest. So our skin itself, so think people put lotion, sunscreen, shampoos, conditioners, skincare products, personal care products. All of those things can cause oxidative stress. So is it a good idea to reduce the oxidative stress? Yes, because cellular stress influences everything, our cell structures, tissues, organs, our system, and our organism. Now, our skin, as I was saying, is our largest organ, but it's also the most I guess, presented in our body. It's what people can see. And people can tell if you're looking sick, tired, you're looking older. And it's because in the inside, we're actually having cellular degeneration. And the body has decided that the skin is the last thing that it needs the nutrients to be sent to. So because it's trying to take care of our organs. So as you can see here, oxidative stress can lead to so many things, fatigue, concentration, increased cortisol, which is stress, gut health. Our microbiome can be definitely affected by oxidative stress. It can lead to several diseases, to cancer, all types of diseases. It's been linked to over 200 diseases as well. What can we do to I guess, prevent it? Basically, it's easy. We reduce our free radical cells by increasing our antioxidant protection. So everyone has also, in the last decade, heard of antioxidants. So people have been touting, take all these vitamins and supplements, eat more blueberries, all of that, and you'll increase your antioxidants. And that is true. However, it's how much antioxidants can you really get daily from all of these things that will it start to reduce the oxidative stress. Now, to get what you need in antioxidants, you basically every day have to drink 87 glasses of wine, eat 357 oranges, 11 pounds of blueberries, and 120 vitamin C. Now that's a lot. Like, it really is. I mean, I can drink maybe 1 or 2 glasses, maybe a week of wine. I'm not a big drinker, but that's a lot of food and a lot of alcohol to ingest. And even if you could ingest that, could you really afford to? Now, the great thing about antioxidants is that it is, 1:1. So direct antioxidants from food, one antioxidant molecule will kill one free radical molecule as well. So 1:1. But again, is it enough for us? Are we getting enough from what we eat and drink throughout the day to combat what we're facing every day in terms of just living our lives? With NRF2 activation, what it can do is that it actually creates our enzymes. It produces enzymes that can get rid of 1 million free radical molecules per second, every second. So it flicks that switch. It turns on the body's production of catalase, glutathione, and superoxide dismutase. Now, what we want to do is we want to flick the switch. We don't want to just keep taking supplements, because supplements, again, is only just replacing what you've lost. What we want to do is we want to flick the switch to activate our body's own enzymes to create its own antioxidants naturally. And it's powerful. And we can now turn on and off the genes that we need. So Washington State University is one of the universities that did a medical study on this, and it said NRF2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. It is in our opinion that raising NRF2 is likely to be the most important health promoting approach into the foreseeable future. So NRF2 is something that we have. It sits outside the cell of our body cells, and that needs to be flicked on to be able to create the antioxidant. So at the stage, it just sits outside, and until it gets flicked on, it doesn't actually create any antioxidants. So by taking Protandim, we're actually getting it directly into the NRF2, into the cells, so that it does activate our enzyme to create and produce antioxidants. So Protandim NRF2 Synergizer, it's been proven to lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. It's made out of 5 natural herbs. So turmeric, milk thistle extract, green tea extract, bacopa extract, and ashwagandha. I'm sure that most people here have at some stage used 1 or 2, maybe 3 of these products. Now, individually, it's been shown that these products don't have the same effect as when these products are taken in this form in terms of Protandim NRF2. Now, it's been proven that it actually, NRF2 is 1,800% more effective in its proprietary blend than it is to be taking these products, herbs individually. And you can actually purchase this product for 30 day supplies, or you can go on a what's called an auto ship, which is actually just, no, you don't need to, there's no charge to becoming an auto ship. There's no cancellation fee. There's no joining fee. You simply go online and set it to ship so that every 30 days you receive your products. Now, we have PubMed.gov. It's there's a resource in the National Health Library, Medical Library in the US, and in it, it's been tried, tested, and confirmed, but individually researched by the National Institute of Aging, that Protandim does what it says it does. So we've got Harvard University, Ohio State University, Louisiana State University, all of them have written papers on Protandim. So if you search on PubMed.gov for NRF2, you'll find that there are, thousands and thousands of studies in regards to NRF2. And if you research Protandim, you'll find that there are 31 individually peer-reviewed studies on it. And no other product in the world has that many studies done. The other product that we have is the Protandim NRF1 Synergizer. Now, it's NRF1 Synergizer improves our mitochondrial health. So the mitochondria is pretty much the super battery of our cells. Throughout our lives, it does, as we age, start to lessen. Each cell has hundreds, thousands, each one has different amounts of mitochondria in them, but they do decrease as we get older. So what happens is, if it decreases, well, we start to feel less energy. We're more tired, and we start to we're not able to exercise, and we don't sleep well. So by taking the NRF1, again, you're boosting the mitochondrial health of your cells. And by boosting this, they're able to help the NRF2 come into the cell and start to flip that switch again. So it does work together well. The NRF1 and NRF2, they work in conjunction with each other because we want to enhance our cellular health for peak performance. And we want the NRF2 to flick the switch to be able to create that antioxidant. So together we have monthly, with our products, we have a dual synergizer. So you can have the monthly subscription of $119. You can cancel anytime, as mentioned, and there's no contract. And it's formulated to work in conjunction with each other. So you give your body the best chance of fighting against oxidative stress and stress mitochondria. So why take them together? Again, because the more cellular energy you have, the more optimal your mitonuclear communication is, and the more of that leads to less oxidative stress. So it just goes round and round. So if you take them together, you're really boosting your body's cells to create more antioxidant, to combat that oxidative stress, and get you healthier. Now, we're all about preventative methods, not curative. So, society nowadays waits till they're ill to start doing something about their health. So what we want to do is we want to, tackle that head on and prevent even getting sick in the first place. We also have what's called a true science skincare regime. So this is for, your facial cleanser, um, lotion, eye serum, and also a moisturizer. We have our true hair care system as well. So it's shampoo, conditioner, and the scalp serum. And last year it won a silver in the in the Stevie Awards. So it's a really world known award for hair care, and it came silver in its first year, which is fantastic. We have an app. So there's an app. We don't have it, but there is an app called Think Dirty. And when I mentioned earlier about, 26 seconds on our skin, it gets absorbed into the bloodstream. It's because we don't know what's in the products that we're using at home. So this Think Dirty app is fantastic because you just download it, it's free, and you scan the barcode of the products that you're using, and it will actually tell you if it's super clean, not too bad, or extremely toxic. The great thing about our products is that it comes through as always super clean. So it's fantastic to know that everything that I'm using at home, especially for my daughter, is that it's clean, that no toxins are coming in through her bloodstream, through her shampoo, conditioner, and her skincare. So here's some of the people who have sent us photographs of them when they've used our hair care products. As you can see, there are quite a few here as testaments to how fantastic they are. Hair growth has started to come through where there's, still hair follicles, and it just boosts more growth. It becomes lustrous and silky. It really does make the hair and the scalp healthier. We also have a probiotic, and it supports healthy microbiome. So our gut health is extremely important. It's pretty much our second brain. It will determine where the nutrient goes. So it will, in our gut, it actually decides where they're going to send all the nutrients, whether it's to our vital organs, our hair, our skin, what's important. It starts to actually do that. And so the probiotics is fantastic because it actually will keep our gut health healthy. So what I'd like to do now is I would love to pass you on to our leader. Her name is Josie Tong. She's a wonderful person all around. She is really motivating, helpful, and very giving. So Josie, if you'd like to, I'd like to pass you on, and you can go and tell us a little bit more about the company.
Hey, thank you so much for that, Melissa. Really fantastic presentation. Good evening, everybody. It's Josie here, and my role tonight is to be able to share with you why LifeVantage. And so we move these amazing products through an online opportunity. It's called network marketing. So I'll go through that. But this company, it's now going into its 17th year. It's been in direct sales for almost 11 years already. So I'm really excited about it, very stable. It's NASDAQ, publicly traded. So we know that the books are open. So if you want to research about this company, go ahead and go to LifeVantage. At the bottom of that, you can search everything that you want to know about it. And so this company went from $3 million sale before they had that ABC report that Melissa talked about. And last year, they generated about $250 million. So we are definitely linked up with an amazing company. So just a little bit about me. And so I work as a director of nursing for 17 years. So my expertise is aged care management. And so what happened, I was the workaholic working 50, 70 hours a week. And in 2006, I found myself burnt out. So here are my kids. I joined network marketing in 2009, and I've never looked back. And the big benefit for me is that I was able to have more time with my kids, spend more time with them. And I have had no job since I quit my job and worked for myself. And it's really, the flexibility has just been amazing. And so I moved to LifeVantage about 6 months ago. And so when I was looking at LifeVantage, I wanted a company that is global. So we are in 24 countries and still under 100,000 active distributors globally. So this means huge opportunity. And so if you look at the countries on the right side, these are the countries where we are open. And so if you know anybody in those countries, all you do is to send them some information online. And so we are at the forefront of nutrigenomics. This is an anti-aging product, guys. Okay. So Melissa went through the science. If you want to know more, make sure that you contact the person who invited you so we can send you more information. So what I'm excited about this company is we are at the part of this trend called anti-aging. The skincare is something else. This is the only product in the market that is infused with NRF2. So we market our product through a business model called network marketing. And what are the benefits of network marketing? Low startup cost. You have the tax benefits. You know, there's no ceiling to your income. It's obviously your income comes from your commitment, your dedication, and the work that you put into the business. And so network marketing has generated over $200 billion and about $1.4 billion in Australia. So it's a big way to be able to own your own business, because I know traditional business costs a lot of money. And so the new gig economy is a way to earn money part-time. So you probably know people that do Uber after hours, they have an Airbnb. It's really a way to be able to generate extra money through the online opportunity. And so Amazon, there are a lot of people who also market their products through Amazon, and obviously it's Facebook. So business, the way the business is being led these days is completely different from what it used to be. And so if you look at the retail industry, it's an industry that's slowly dying off. And so when I look at this company, the timing, if you look at the timing, we're still in the innovators stage. So which means it's opportunity. Not many people know about our company, over just 3,000 active distributors in Australia. So there's just so much opportunity with this. But what is most important is our products, our flagship product called Pro Tandem. So once many people know about this, 80% of growth happens when most people know about it. And so why not take advantage of this timing? Because timing is definitely everything, okay? And so how do we get paid? We get paid on movement of products. And so similar to a retail store, if you don't have products moving out of the store, you won't get paid, you won't have any profit. So what we have is the ability to create network. So as we talk to people, like this presentation tonight, some people will decide to become customers. Some decide what people want to just use the product. So that's okay too. We also have the ability to create a distribution network. One of my actual sponsor, Tara, lives in the US. Today, she shared with us she has over 60,000 customers. 80% of her income is based on customer consumption. So how did she have 60? Because she has almost 8,000 distributors worldwide. So they are sharing. And so we have a system that can show you how to grow your network of consumers and network of distributors. And so they pay you. So you get paid. There's some commission, a commission where you get paid weekly or monthly. So how does it work? Well, how it works is when you introduce people to these products, you get paid 30% of the points of those products that those customers buy for the first time. And then after that, then you get the royalty commission for their subsequent order every month. When you introduce a distributor and they buy a package, that is a potential 40% commission. So for example, in our team, we have so many people that are enrolling on the platinum package because that is the best package. And so that is $400 or 560 Australian dollars. And so with the weekly commission is your upfront commission. So as you talk to people, They join for the first time, they buy the products for the first time, you get paid the Smart Start bonus. The other bonuses called the launch bonus, you get paid as you grow your team. And so when I was looking at LifeVantage, it took me a long time to understand a compensation plan. So you don't need to understand it today, because we have got a portal where you have all these videos to get you started. So then we have the monthly. So the monthly is the most important. Why? Because your royalty commission is generated from the monthly purchase of people that take these products. And why I'm excited about it is I know these products are game changers in people's health. And so every time, once they understand what these products are for, because that's our job, is to educate people about it, every time they buy products in your network, that would generate you royalty commission. So an example, I'll show you later on, is you had 1,000 people buying about 200 points, which is 5 bottles of this product. That's a potential $12,000 income. Then we have other bonuses. At the bottom of this picture, you see a photo of a Jeep. So when you grow your business and you keep growing it, and since you work hard to grow it, LifeVantage will give you a Jeep if you live in America or Canada. But in Australia and New Zealand, you get 25,000 US dollars. So then you also have global revenue sharing. So this is what the weekly commission looks like. And so Platinum Pack is $1,699 in Australia. But that is getting started in a business, a global business. That is not much. You get a website with that. You get all products with that as well. And that is products you take and products that you can on-sell. And so this is you if you introduce 3 people. And this is our system in our team, is that we help people to have their 100% return of investment. If you introduce 3 people who also enroll in the Platinum package, that is $560 Australian per package. So that is cumulatively, that is already paying for your Platinum pack. So how do you introduce them? We have a system. You know, we have online presentations like this. We also have like face-to-face. And then the smaller packs is called the gold pack. So you get half a commission for that. And this is the monthly commission. When people understand the power of these products, they will take the products. So why not? We only have 3,000 distributors in Australia. We only have 7,000 customers. So we have 20 million people in Australia alone. I believe that every single household can afford $119 to buy their Dual Synergizer. So imagine if you look at level 1, if you have 5 people that are buying 5 of those bottles every month, that generates your commission of $20. So this business is about duplication. So the more people that you have in your network, like here 25 people, on 200 points is $250. If you have 125, that's $2,250. What if it takes you 3 years part-time to build a network of 625 distributors on 200 points products? That's 6,250. And so honestly, we have got this ability to be able to generate some income, a full-time income, whatever it is that you're looking for. So generational matching bonus is what you get paid for helping your team. And then we have the elite bonus pool, 4% of the sales of the company monthly is divided between the Pro 7s to 10. All it means are these people have grown their business to this level and they generate extra bonuses. So this is the monthly earning potential. So Pro 3, for example, or Pro 5, Pro 6, I mean, these are the ranks that you reach as you grow your team. But imagine if you had a solid Pro 3 business, that's an average of $636. Or if you're a Premier Pro 5, that's $2,922. That could pay for a mortgage. What if you're Elite Pro 7, that's $12,000, a month. That is okay, right? You do this part-time. You don't have to give up your income to do it. So if you want to know more about the compensation plan, make sure that you reach out to us and we'll show you how it works. You also get a website to go with that you can share to your customers. So the question is that, where do you see yourself? I know it's been a short presentation, but where do you see yourself? These are the people who decided to join our team. And we now have over 1,000 people, 600 plus distributors, and over 500 customers that are in our team. And so it's really growing fast. This is our New Zealand team, Australian team as well. And this is our team in January. So it's growing, definitely growing fast. And these are the people that are coming with us to a free incentive trip. So if you're interested in taking a look at this opportunity, make sure that you reach out to the person who invited you here. You can either be a customer if you want to try the products, you may have some questions, or you want to join the team. And so I'd like to be able to say, like, welcome you to the team. When you decide to join, this company is a game changer. They're helping people. They have their own charitable activities as well. So I love this slide. Never depend on a single income. Make an investment of time and effort to create a second source. So what if, you put in few hours a week, to do this business, follow the system, and generate some income. So thank you so much for being on the call today. Make sure that you reach out to the person who invited you so that we can answer some of your questions, or we can send you some information. And thank you, Melissa, for your presentation. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.